Okay, bless you, my friend. We're on camera right now. Want to say that camera? Bless you. Bless you.
We're gonna go by. My girlfriend says so. She says, hey.
How's the track holding up?
Yeah, it's pretty slick out there. Right now. Other than that, she ought to go pretty good.
We have some brownies, and we have oatmeal spice cake, and we have chocolate chip cookies, and we have crystal candles, and 16 red and white carnations, and come back after time trials and have a meal.
Why are there 16 carnations?
Because that's our car number, and the colors are red and white.
Oh, sure. You want to get your name in pictures. Oh, your picture in something.
It looks like you guys know what you're doing.
Yeah, this is the owner of the car.
We have no idea what we're doing.
Don't say that. Don't say that. They'll never get us on.
Good. A little bit of push. I think the cars you're going to find a lot of them are going to be pushing in the time trials.
Where do you think the stiffest competition is going to come from tonight?
Mainly here. I don't think any of the outside cars are going to go that well, except for maybe Ordway.
Good luck out there, mate.
I'd like to go to 41. 41 usable gallon. I'd go down the street here.
Yeah, it's running pretty good, I guess.
How's the track holding up?
Holding up good. Starting to change. Sun's starting to go in, I think, and it's time for time trials.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Okay, out on the track in a 05 from Newburyport, Massachusetts, Bob Whitcomb. In a Whitcomb Crane sponsored Braves chassis, crew chief Dick Whitcomb. First lap for the 05, 11.5.26, 11.5.26. Time to beat, 11.5.26. Second time, 11.6.25. So the time to beat is 11.5.26. Gary Morton on the pole in a number 70. Gary in a Graves chassis. Cruise chief is Gard Nervin. Okay, Gary's 11.5.73 puts him in the second spot. 11.5.73 for Gary Morton. 11.725. Gary Morton coming up with a second best time at 11.5.73 from Stokesville, Ontario. Jim Lowry Jr. from Tingsboro, Massachusetts, out in the 07 in a Booth chassis. Jim Lowry Sr. to crew chief. Looking for close to a new track record. Let's see what we get. .586, 11.586.
Whitcomb of Northwood, New Hampshire leads in the Star Speedway Winston Racing Series point battle. He'll be out in heat number 2. This is the first heat, and on the pole in car number 17 from Lowell, Massachusetts is Kevin Stewart. To the outside in the Martel B37 from Kingston, New Hampshire, Eric Hudson. And we're under green. Stewart jumps out in front for the early advantage. Scott Bonney rides the rail. Down below, Eric Hudson to pick up the second position. Hudson maintains third as Murphy is hung on the outside with Paul Matthews sliding into fourth. Up in front, Scott Bonney mounts a challenge to your leader, Kevin Stewart, in the Schlott Tire car number 17. 2 down and 8 to go. It's Stewart, Bonney in the A1, Eric Hudson in the 37, Paul Matthews, and here comes Hollywood Bob Cabral on the outside. Cabral alongside Matthews, looking for position number 4. He inches up alongside on the backstretch and now sets sail after Eric Hudson, your third running car. Up in front, it's still Kevin Stewart. Scott Bonney drops back a car length or so as Eric Hudson tries to hold off Paul Matthews and Bob Cabral as they're halfway home. Stewart using up all kinds of racetrack every time Scott Bonney draws close. The pack tightens up down the backstretch. This time there'll be 3 laps to go. Matthews finds room under Eric Hudson, and the veteran in the Jiffy Lube car number 51 moves into third. 2 laps to go. This time by for your leader, Kevin Stewart. Now Bonney in turn 2 tries the high side again. Stewart shuts him off on the back chute. Bonney draws alongside in turns 3 and 4. Matthews closes in to make it a 3-car battle for the lead for the final circuit. Up on the outside comes Scott Bonney. Paul Matthews looking for room on the low side. They look to go 3 deep, and Stewart noses out Scott Bonney at the stripe for the win in heat number 1. They want to run 11 laps, but it's all over. It's Kevin Stewart, followed by Scott Bonney, Paul Matthews, Bob Cabral, and Eric Hudson. Now that's your top 5 in heat number 1. That's your field for heat number 2. Coming down to take the green from starter Jimmy Hanks, and they're underway. Rosenfield blasts to the front in turn number 1, but he pushes to the top of the racetrack and allows your pole sitter Bobby Dronsfield to assume command. Dronsfield leads the tight pack out of turn 4, and he'll lead lap number 1. Gerard G.G. Gravel, looking for room on the low side, moves into second, and here comes Norman Wren. Wren drops Rosenfield back a spot and picks up the 3rd position. Danny Bazanson now tries for room under Rosenfield. The 2-touch coming out of 2, and Bazanson is forced to back out as Gramellini runs into his rear quarters. Gravel up front under Dronsfield to take the lead. Wren follows suit. It's G.G. Gravel, Norman Wren, Bobby Dronsfield, Jimmy Rosenfield, and Danny Bazanson, your top 5 as they complete lap number 4. Down the backstretch, Gravel maintains his advantage as Wren Looks like he wants to try the high side at the halfway indicator. Gravel and Wren open up some distance over third place Bobby Dronsfield as they go side by side through 3 and 4. Wren leads across the stripe. And now Norman Wren pulls the bottle gas. Car number 1 out in front of the pack. 3 to go. It's Wren, Gravel, Dronsfield, Rosenfield, and Bezanson as Pete Fiandaca challenges for a top 5 position. 2 to go. This time by for your leader, Norman Wren. Now Bezanson tries the high side of Jimmy Rosenfield in turns 3 and 4. The challenge is for position number 4. White flag, 1 lap to go. Final time through 3 and 4. Norman Wren out front. Wren your winner. GG Gravel will finish second, followed by Bobby Dronsfield, Danny Bezanson, and Peter Fiandaca. So the field is set for tonight's 35 lap, $1,200 to win NASCAR Winston Racing Series Pro Stock Division feature.
Laps. Green is out. Todd Runyon in the number 28 trying to take the lead with Ron Larson in the 95 trying to go around the outside. Todd Runyon, Ron Larson inside on the number 4 car, Wayne Atkinson. And Bill Chambers in the 00. Atkinson trying to hold the lower groove as Ron Larson goes around the high side in the number 95. Atkinson in the 4 goes on the low side. Marson in the 95 on the high side. 3 abreast in the number 3 turn. And the winner of the battle is the number 4, Wayne Atkinson, as he takes over the lead with just 2 laps completed. Wayne Atkinson in the number 4 car. Todd Runyon. Emmons Welch has worked his way up to the 3rd spot in the number 77. And putting across start-finish line is number 9. And we got a little altercation going on there between Dwayne Johnson and the number 5, and I think that's Bill Chambers in the 00. Looks like they get bumpers hooked. In the meantime, we draw a yellow flag. Yeah, it looks like hook bumpers out there. I'm going to try and get one of them to back up a little bit, hopefully. Get the automotive performance wrecker out there. Oh, they've made it. Okay. Okay, we're getting ready to restart here with number 4. Wayne Atkinson on the pole and the green is out. Atkinson, Emmons Welch takes over to number 2 as Todd Runyon goes a little bit wide on the number 4 turn coming out for the start. Welch taking big advantage of that. Welch sets his side on Atkinson, looks on the inside on the low corner. Thinks better of it, holds on, waits till he comes around in the straightaway to see if he can go around the outside. Wayne Atkinson in the number 4. Emmons Welch in the 77 as Dave Thomas in the 51. Dave Matthews, excuse me, in the 51 works his way up on the outside, even though he's got a little bit of a loose hood. And it looks like we got another altercation up there with the number 5 doing. The number 8 this time of Neil Kelly. And when the dust clears, we'll find out who that other car is. It's kind of obscured there. Oh, it's the number 5, good old Dwayne Johnson. Wayne Atkinson, Emmett Welch, and Dave Matthews looking to take this away from Wayne Atkinson. Atkinson doing a fairly good job of holding on. Dave Matthews looking to go down on the inside. Looks like one of the hoodlocks from Dave Matthews has come loose. And he's going to try the outside route on Wayne Atkinson in the 0-4. Ron Marson joins the hunt as they come up to the halfway point. 7 down, 8 laps to go. It's Atkinson, Marson, and whoa, Marson gets just a little bit loose. Gathers it in very nicely. Dave Matthews takes solid over second place lead. Matthews running the outside, Marson running the inside, Wayne Atkinson running the lead as Ralph Dowd and Fred Scaff in the number 12 and 33 come up to join the battle. Marson now on the tail of Wayne Atkinson. Marson getting the edge right on Dave Matthews as they come around. This time past start-finish line will have 10 laps complete. Wayne Atkinson still your leader. Ron Marson, Dave Matthews still battling it out for the number 2 spot. And Fred Scaff is just about ready to join the pile as they come down the back stretch on the 11th lap. Car's freight train right through the number 1 and 2 turns, which is quite all right with Wayne Atkinson as long as he remains in the lead. Atkinson, Ron Marson, almost bumping him up. Oh, just a little love tap there from the back saying, hey, keep going there. Don't step on the brakes. There's still a race going on. Coming in just a little hot. Brakes may be fading just a little bit. We'll have 13 laps down when he completes the start finish. It'll be 2 to go. Well, 2 laps to go. We're running a 16-lap race here just to get everybody confused. I don't think it'll make much difference as Wayne Atkinson comes around for the white flag. Wayne Atkinson in the 4, Ron Marson in the 95. Dave Matthews, Fred Scaff, and Ralph Dowd in the number 12. Coming out for the checker in the number 4, Wayne Atkinson. Ron Marson second, Dave Matthews is third, and the 51 fourth goes to the number 33 of Fred Scaff, and 5th goes to Ralph Dowd in the number 12.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for Wayne Atkinson, your mini stock winner here on Classic Saturday. As we're under green. A little bit shaky through 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Fred Elwell leads the pack as a wild battle ensues. The 42 is around and the whole field bunches up. in a dead stop position in turn number 4. Has a slight blockage on the speedway necessitated a quick stop for the street stock event. There's 1 lap on the board. Let's see if it stands with Fred Elwell setting the pace. The nearest thing to a demolition derby you've seen in a while. We're hoping for the clean, close competition for the remainder of this scheduled 20-lap event with Fred Elwell alongside Barry Miller. Fred Elwell and Barry Miller bring the field down to starter Jimmy Hanks. He lets them go, and the streeters are into turn 1, door to door. Elwell pulls out in front, but he leaves a gaping hole for Leo Cormier and Mark Deschaines, and Cormier comes out of turn number 4 with the lead. Leo Cormier, Mark Deschaines, Kyle Fredrickson now in third. Here comes Danny Lane, Lee Weldy. Now Lee Weldy, our current points leader. Already into double digits in feature race wins aboard the Robinson Construction car number 88. Weldy up the 5th and challenging, as behind him 3 deep action is the rule. Now Mark Deschaines sets up the try. Leo Cormier on the inside. The battle is for the lead in turns 3 and 4, and it's hometown boy Mark Deschaines taking charge. Mark Deschaines, car number 73 from Epping. He's your leader, with Leo Cormier, Carl Fredrickson, Lee Weldy, and Danny Lane rounding out the top 5. Six laps complete. It's Mark Deschaines out in front. Weldy challenges down on the inside, looking for third position. He's by Carl Fredrickson and up to third. Danny Lane tries to follow through. Door-to-door action in the street stock division. The leaders run single file behind Mark Deschaines. Leo Cormier maintains the second position. We got trouble in turn 4. Joe Moore again involved along with Ed Fucaril. We're not going to get a caution as everybody stays rolling. The leaders approach lap traffic. It's Deschaines, Cormier, Weldy, Lane, and Fredrickson. Traffic becoming a problem as a 42. Weldy now challenges Deschaines in lap traffic. Weldy and Lane disposed of Leo Cormier, dropping him back to 4th. And now that fast tandem closes in on your leader, Mark Deschaines out of Epping. Mark DeShane out of Epping in car number 73, your leader. Exeter's Lee Weldy in the Epping base. Robinson Construction, number 88, runs second. Danny Lane, a little brother of Supermodified star Howie Lane, runs third. The battle is for fourth between Carl Fredrickson and Leo Cormier. 5 laps to go. More to go this time by as DeShane starts to open up an advantage over perennial street stock feature winner Lee Weldy. Three to go this time by DeShane, Weldy, and Lane as Kenny Gillis has fought his way up to 4. Two to go this time by for Mark DeShane. George Baldwin. A white flag flies this time by. It's going to be a sweet win for Mark DeShane if he can hold off Lee Weldy, our points leader in the Robinson Construction, number 88. Final time through 3 and 4. Mark DeShane is going to win it. Lee Weldy crosses the line second with Danny Lane third. Here comes Kenny Gillis to finish fourth. And your fifth place winner is Paul Bumpy Masson. A very happy Mark DeShane down in Victory Lane. How about a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the Down East Auto Body environmental cleanup driver out of Epping, and former Star Speedway Enduro star. How about a big round of applause for Mark DeShane? In just a minute, we'll be going trackside with Bob McConey.
Test.
He'll have a word with tonight's Street Stock feature winner and hometown boy.
Yeah, let's go. The Mark DeShane first feature win ever. Congratulations there, Mark. How's it feel to win your first feature?
Feels excellent.
Big difference from Enduros, or?
Well, it's a lot better to race like this. It's kind of dangerous in the Enduros and a lot of hitting.
Why don't we give you got a crew chief you'd like to...
Joe Froggen? My crew chief, Joe Froggen?
Congratulations, Joe. It's a winning team. It takes a lot of people to keep a street stock going. And we'd just like to congratulate again. I like to get the first-time winners. They're the greatest to get. Mark DeShane's first-time winner here at Star Speedway. Back to you, Mark. 15-lap consolation for the Supermodified here at Star Speedway. Last chance to get into the feature. As I said before, we will be taking these top 6 automobiles. And there are provisions for 2 provisional cars. Scott Martell and Howard Page on the outside. Moore, Horn, Martell, and Page. 15 laps getting ready, and the green is out, and they are racing. Jamie Moore in the 88 taking the lead as they go around the number 1-2 turns. Jamie Moore, Jeff Horn on the outside. Scott Martell and Dave Soul in the 32, your top 4 as we get a battle going out for the number 5 spot. Whoa, and we get a little tire bumping there between Bob Timmons and Scott Martell. Okay, we got to spin out on a number 1 turn. Howie Lane out there in the number 97 spinning out. And we'll get the restart here scheduled up. Keep an eye on the number 97 in the back. Howie Lane's going to be trying desperately to get into this. Green's out. Racing has begun. Jamie Moore, Jeff Horn. Howard Page in the 10 having a little bit of trouble getting the car going. Whoa, something happened right off into the weeds. Somehow, he's kept it going. Obviously having some type of steering or front suspension problem. It looks like he had it gathered back under. And then again, Howard Page in the number 10. Okay, Dan Sewell has at least joined back to the back of the pack. He's got quite a ways to go. We're racing once again. Keep an eye on that number 6 spot. We're on Vandal. Howie Lane right in the number 7 spot. Howie Lane going to try and work on the outside. And the number 89 comes limping down. Todd Stoll, Oswego rookie. He's a rookie in Supermodifieds. First year driving. Was running very well up at Oswego. Okay. We're racing once again, and we lost the number 32 again. Okay, Lane has worked his way up into the number 5 spot. Howie Lane in the number 5. Keep an eye on Lane. He's getting in front of Samard in the 17. That puts Samard at the number 6 car with the 36 of Kenny Bell right behind him. Samard's on the bubble. As we get down to 8 cars still running for the consolation heat. Timmons is getting a little bit. Howie Lane trying to improve his position in the 97. Remember, Lane's going to be a car to watch. He didn't get to qualify his times. He's running extremely well. As he tries to go down on the inside of Scott Martell for the number 3 spot. The battle is for the number 3 position between Martell and 5 to go. 5 laps remaining between Martell and Howie Lane. Lane ducks underneath the coming out of the number 2 turn and takes over the number 3 spot from Howard Lane. Number 3 from Martell. Martell slips back to the 4th spot. Timmons is 5. And Dave Samard in the 17 is 5th. And whoa, looks like something going on there. Jamie Moore looks like he went, looks like he got a flat tire. What a tough break for Jamie Moore. You can see him trying to control the car as he goes down to the pits. I guess he's going to try and get it fixed. 12 down, 3 laps remaining. Green is out. Jeff Horn is in the lead. Howie Lane is second. Scott Martell in the number 3 spot. And Jamie Moore goes right underneath Smart. Smart having a little bit of trouble backing off, and Jamie Moore has made it up into the top 6. One lap remaining, 1 to go for Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn, Howie Lane, Scott Martell, Bob Timmons, Kenny Bell in a 36.
Under green. Bobby Dronsfield jumps out in front in the 71. The inside lane looks like the quick way through as Kevin Stewart and Scott Barney chase down your leader, Bobby Dronsfield. It's Dronsfield, Stewart, and Scott Barney as Mike Murphy and Jimmy Rosenfield battle for 4th. Here comes G.G. Gravel, the challenge for 5th. Gravel, under Rosenfield, moves into the top 5. They complete lap number 3. The battle is for the lead. Bobby Dronsfield, Kevin Stewart. Rosenfield backs up the outside groove. The inside lane flies. We've got trouble up front. Scott Barney up and over Kevin Stewart in the 17. And we've got caution. The battle for second, a bit spirited. As Lowell's Kevin Stewart got tangled up with Scott Barney in the A1. And the No-Let Racing, car number A1, rests at the head of the front stretch. Apparent damage to the right front of that machine. Three down and 32 to go. Bobby Dronsfield and Mike Murphy bring the field down. Starter Jimmy Hanks looks him over out of turn 4. Will he let him go? He does. Dronsfield a bit loose. Murphy takes command. Mike Murphy, your new leader. G.G. Gravel spins in turn number 2. Gravel sitting on the racetrack. Jimmy Hanks surveys the situation and caution appears. Caution on the speedway for G.G. Gravel. Field set for a restart. 3 down, 32 to go. Dronsfield and Murphy bring them down to the starter, Jimmy Hanks, green flag. Door to door, they fight through 1 and 2. Dronsfield this time comes out with the advantage. Murphy tucks in, gives him a love tap in 3 and 4 and looks for room on the low side. Can't find it. Dronsfield maintains the lead. Now Murphy finds a way to put the nose under car 71 in 1 and 2. Into turn number 3, your new leader is our defending track champion, Mike Murphy in the M3. Back in third, it's Jimmy Rosenfield, fending off the challenge of Danny Bazanson. Bazanson bobbles for a minute, allowing Norman Wren to challenge. Up front, it's Mike Murphy with Bobby Dronsfield right behind. Danny Bazanson now drives around Jimmy Rosenfield for third with Brett Rollins breathing down his tailpipes. Rollins now runs fourth. Here comes the traveling man, Pete Fiandaca, to challenge on the high side as Norman Wren looks for room on the bottom of the racetrack. Murphy, Dronsfield, and Bazanson run 1, 2, and 3. Brett Rollins, Jimmy Rosenfield. Rosenfield in the 44, runs 5th. That's where your battle is on the racetrack. Rosenfield holding off Norman Wren as Bobby Cabral spins. Car number 66 in turn 4. We've got caution once again for Hollywood Bob Cabral. Well, Hollywood Bob Cabral rejoins the tail of the restart lineup. Cabral, a winner twice this year in his rookie pro stock season. And the most recent pro stock feature winner here. Nine down, 26 to go. Murphy and Dronsfield bring the field down to Jimmy Hanks and the green flag. Okay, we've got tight action at the front of the pack as Danny Bazanson gets the door slammed in the battle for second by Dronsfield. Dronsfield sprints away. Brett Rollins takes over third as Bazanson begins to fade. Danny Bazanson off the pace in car 64. Pete Fiandaca, now Wayne Hellowell drive by to pick up 4th and 5th position. Here comes Norman Wren. He'll move into 6th as he gets around the faltering car number 64. It's Murphy, Dronsfield, and Rollins with Pete Fiandaca 4th. Wayne Hellowell 5th. Norman Wren is 6th. The battle is now for 7th as your points leader, Babe Branscombe, moves into contention around Danny Bazanson. Up front, Pete Fiandaca mounts a challenge on the outside of Brett Rollins. The battle is for 3rd. They're door-to-door in turn number 1. Rollins edges ahead out of 2. Fiandaca fights back as they enter turn number 3. Right behind them, door-to-door, Wayne Hellowell and Norman Wren. Down the back chute. Rollins and Fiandaca side by side. They run through 3 and 4. Fiandaca noses ahead as they hit the front stretch. The traveling man on the high side picks up position number 3. Norman Wren right behind. Now challenges Rollins for 4th. They're halfway home. Up on Rollins comes Norman Wren as the pack closes up. Fiandaca now tips to the outside. Mounting a challenge on Bobby Dronsfield for position number 2. Here comes the traveling man. Oh, they touch. And Fiandaca will try again in 3 and 4. Mike Murphy is your leader. The battle is for 2nd. Bobby Dronsfield, the 71. Pete Fiandaca in the 135. Fiandaca edges ahead through turns 3 and 4 and keeps the car on the high side, setting out after your leader, Mike Murphy. What a battle we've got for the lead. Oh, action on the backstretch. Caution. Caution flies as Bob Cabral gets tangled up with Punky Karen up near the sign. 21 laps complete and 14 to go. And the board shows Mike Murphy, Pete Fiandaca, Bobby Dronsfield, Brett Rollins, Wayne Hellowell, Norm Wren, Babe Branscombe, Punky Karen, Danny Bazanson, Jimmy Rosenfield. Murphy gets the early jump. Mike Murphy sprints out in front of the Pro Stock pack as they complete lap number 22. Dronsfield fights back on the inside, trying to reclaim second spot from Pete Fiandaca. Fiandaca pushing up to the high side as Dronsfield edges ahead, and Murphy sprints away from the field. It's Murphy, Dronsfield, Fiandaca, Norman Wren, and Brett Rollins. Now Fiandaca has trouble hanging on the high side as he drops a little bit further back. Here comes Babe Branscombe, your points leader in car number 38. Ducks under Fiandaca into fourth. Here comes Brett Rollins right behind as Fiandaca drops back into sixth position. 10 laps to go. Up front, it's Mike Murphy, your leader. Dronsfield now has to hold off Norm Wren in the battle for second. Fiandaca hanging on for dear life. Wayne Hellowell now gets under as we've got caution. Caution flies for Steve Hall. Spun around in turn number 4. The front row, Mike Murphy and Bobby Dronsfield, each looking for their first win of this season. Branscombe, a winner twice. Brett Rollins already a winner this year. They come out of turn number 4. The green flag drops. And Murphy sprints back out to a healthy advantage. Well, we've got caution again. And oh, what a bad evening it's been for Bobby Cabral. A lot of contact there. Mike Gramellini looks like he's all right. He's climbed out of the car. They're going to check him out in the ambulance. But he's walking under his own power. Tough break on the restart from Mike Gramellini, Jimmy Rosenfield, and Hollywood Bob Cabral. Cabral, his third altercation during this 35-lap main event. And as Murphy tries to hold off all challengers, watch Branscombe and Fiandaca inside row right behind. Green flag. Dronsfield hung out to dry as the Babe moves under to challenge for second. We've got trouble again with Fiandaca and Bezanson in turn number 2. Once again, the caution flag appears. On the point, 26 laps complete, 9 remain. Bobby Dronsfield rides in second. Then it's the Babe Branscombe out of Northwood in car 38, Brett Rollins in the 12, the 77 of Wayne Hellowell. That's your top 5 with 9 laps to go. Mike Murphy on the point. Can he make it 9 more laps? The green flag drops and Murphy sprints out in front once again. The Babe on the inside of Bobby Dronsfield. drags Brett Rollins through to pick up second and third positions. It's Murphy, Branscombe, Rollins, with Hallowell now door-to-door with Dronchfield in a battle for fourth position. Punky Karen loops it inside turn number 2, and that brings out yet another caution. And starter Jimmy Hanks trying to contain his displeasure up on the flag stand. We'll give him about another half a lap before he lets him go. Dronchfield trying to jump on the hammer early. Murphy on the inside, watches the clean flag drop, and we've got chaos in turn 4. Glenn Goulet, Andy Buzanson, Scott Bonney, and caution once again. Glenn Goulet bringing out that caution aboard car number U1. Tonight certainly deserving of the second fiddle status. Wow, Bobby is supposed to be within a few feet of the leader on the restart. Here they come, door to door. The green flag drops, and again, Mike Murphy leaps to an advantage at the front of the pack. Wow, they all made it through turn 4 this time, folks. As Babe Branscombe now goes door to door with Bobby Dronchfield for second. Here comes Brett Rollins to challenge Dronchfield for third. As the Babe moves into the garden spot. Wow, the 27th lap is on the board. Mike Murphy leads. 7 to go this time by. It's Murphy with Branscombe. As Kevin Stewart gets involved in another little tangle. Stewart in trouble. As Jimmy Hanks waves the black flag on the purple car, number 17. Up front, the leaders run nose to tail. Mike Murphy in the M3, Babe Branscombe in the 38. Then Brett Rollins in the 12, the 77 of Wayne Helliwell. And Bobby Dronchfield in car number 71. 5 laps to go. Oh, Dronchfield in trouble in turn number 3. The field bears down. Most everyone gets by. No caution this time. Branscombe pulls up alongside Murphy. The battle is for the lead. 4 cars under a blanket. 3 laps to go. Murphy, Branscombe, Helliwell, Rollins. 2 to go this time by. They touch. They bubble. Brett Rollins under Mike Murphy. What a race for the lead. Brett Rollins on the inside. Mike Murphy on the outside. Into turn number 3, Rollins and Murphy door to door, the white flag flies. Oh, Murphy and Rollins tangle. Everybody around Brett Rollins and Babe Branscombe. Yellow in checkers should fly. Yellow in checkers. Everything. Hold everything. Green checker restart. 1 lap to go. Single file restart. Lineup on the board. Brett Rollins your new leader. And Rollins ducked under Mike Murphy after Murphy and Babe Branscombe came together. Found room on the bottom of Mike Murphy, made it stick. Murphy tried to shut the door in turn number 1. Got together with Rollins. Murphy went around, the caution flag flew, and we've got a restart, a one-lap shootout. Here they come out of turn number 4. Branscombe trying the high side almost immediately. Rollins shuts the door. This will do it one more time around the oval. Branscombe draws alongside on the backstretch. Into turns 3 and 4, they're door to door, they touch. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Brett Rollins. Wayne Hellowell edges out Branscombe for second. Bobby Dronfield picks up 4th, and Peter Piandaka comes home in the 5th position. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance. And we know there's going to be a few discussions down in the pits after this one.
Well, it'll be his second feature win tonight. Brett Rollins, second feature win of the year in the number 12. Not a very popular win, I might say. Let's stay back away from the fences, please. Rollins from Groton, Massachusetts, no doubt. Second going to the 77 of Wayne Hellowell by about 2 or 3 inches, and third to the Babe. A tough break for the Babe.
Chief started. Jimmy Hanks has shown the pace truck the white flag, so the next time around we will be ready. We will watch for the pace truck to drop off the back straightaway, and Bobby Whitcomb and Gary Morton to bring this field thundering down out of turn number 4 for the 1990 edition of the Star Speedway Classic. The green is out. Bobby Whitcomb jumping out into the lead, running in second spot, Jim Lowry Jr. Then it's Gary Morton, Joe Gosick in the number 77, running in 4th position, then Bentley Warren. Bentley Warren shakes free of Russ Wood. Mike Ordway on the outside of Russ Wood, wing to wing out of 4, battling for the 6th position. In 8th spot is Larry Record. 9th is Dave Thomas in the number 98, and 10th is Chris Purley. Midway through that top 10 pack, you've got Mike Ordway and Russ Wood battling for the number 6 position. Jim Lowry Jr. coming right up behind Bobby Whitcomb. Jim Lowry Jr. could be considered a dark horse in this race. Action in turn number 4. The number 19 Supermodified spinning around over there, drawing the first caution flag. And we've got a damaged Super on the front straightaway, the number 36. And just before that caution flag flew, we were mentioning about Lowry. Now, Lowry has run very, very strong here at Star Speedway this season. We've seen him run very, very consistent. If, even despite the fact it's a chilly night, he can get any warmth into the tires on that 07 Supermodified, that car generally will hook up pretty good on the outside. Of course, the big story all season long has been Bentley Warren not winning a feature out at Oswego, or anywhere for that matter, but closing out this 1990 slate in fine style in the Mike Mazur, Brian Allegresso number 61 with the Oswego Classic and Track Championship. Jimmy Hanks showing the field, the white flag. Pace truck drops off the speedway, and we are ready to go back to green as Hanks drops it. Here's the field down the front straightaway. Bobby Whitcomb, Jim Lowry Jr., Gary Morton, Joe Gosick in the 77, and Bentley Warren. Car slowing in the number 3 turn. May pull down the yellow. It does. We have a car slowing over in the number 3 and 4 turns. $18 down. Bobby Whitcomb has led it since the drop of the green flag. In fact, your top 5, your top 6. Ordway early on, and Russ Wood were dicing for the 6th position. Make it 21 laps in the record books now. Here's the green flag. We've got to restart. Whitcomb. Lowry looked low coming out of 4. Morton, Gosick, and Bentley Warren. Larry Record right in behind Mike Ordway. Lowry looking low one more time out of the corner. Lowry looks like he's trying to get a feel for what that car can do. This time he goes high into turn number 3. Joey Moriarty has worked his way into the top 10. He is in the 10th position, the 51 car. Lowry right on the rear bumper. Howie Lane with a problem in turn number 4 as Lowry was right on the rear bumper. It looked like he was going to attempt to make a move onto the outside as the cars exited turn 2. But Howie Lane with a problem in the number 4 turn, drawing yet another caution flag. Pace truck will drop off the speedway and a back straightaway with Bobby Whitcomb ready to bring them around for the restart. Saturday Night Thunder out of 4. The green is out. Gary Morton still solidly running in 3rd. Doing a good job running in that 3rd position as Lowry one more time looked low coming out of turn 4. Again looking low out of the number 2 turn. Whitcomb finds the horses down the back straightaway, but here's the 07 down low out of the corner. Bobby Fitzpatrick. Jim Lowry Jr. behind Bobby Whitcomb. Lowry staying within a car length down the straightaways of race leader Bobby Whitcomb. Still solidly in third is Morton. Starting to pull away from Gosick a bit. Bentley Warren right there in fifth. Sixth is Russ Wood. Mike Ordway seventh. Larry Rickard eighth. Dave Thomas ninth. Joey Moriarty in 10th spot. Lowry goes outside, wing-to-wing battle for the lead out of turn number 4. At the line, it's still Whitcomb. Here's Lowry, trying to hook it up on the outside again. Again, Whitcomb out-motors him down the back straightaway. Again, Lowry goes up top. Bobby Whitcomb driving a fine line around those corners. Keeping it down low. Comes up just enough here to protect the outside coming down the front straightaway. Making it difficult for Lowry to pull it up alongside. Jumps out to about a 2.5 car length lead down the straightaway. Here's Lowry one more time, coming in quick behind him in the corner. Lowry looking low, could have a new leader at the line. Lowry had the lead of the line, and he's got it going into the number 1 turn. Jim Lowry Jr. taking over the lead on lap number 43. A new leader. Jim Lowry Jr. starting to run away here on Bobby Whitcomb. Almost a full straightaway lead on Bobby Whitcomb. The top 10 positions have stayed pretty much the same since early on, with the exception of the move by Lowry to go into the lead. Scotty Martell with a problem in the 14, dropping out of the race and into the infield. Martell looks like he might be done for the night. Second generation driver out of Ipswich, Mass. As Lowry is really pouring it on here with a very comfortable lead in the landmark video. Larry Rickard with a problem, tire gone down. Inside left rear on the number 11 car. Larry Rickard, left rear tire flat on the number 11. Rickard just hit the kill switch inside the number 11. And it looks like Larry Rickard's night is over. Oh, trouble over in the number 4 turn. Jamie Moore. Jamie Moore looping the Bruce Budnick number 88 yellow flag. Caution flag flying on lap number 56. Okay, start at Jim Hanks has shown the pace truck driver, Jerry Connor, the white flag, and he'll be dropping that pickup truck off the speedway, and we will be ready to go back to green now. Let's see if Lowry can open up that big lead one more time as the green flag flies and we have a restart. Trouble over at turn number 2. It's Fitzpatrick, Bobby Fitzpatrick, drawing the caution flag as he looped the red McDonald number 1 car, and the caution again flies here on the 65th circuit. Back to green flag racing the next time around. Lowry certainly seems to be setting the fastest time with those comfortable margins he's been able to open over Bobby Whitcomb. Here's the green. We have a restart. Back to green racing we go with 71 laps in the record books, and again Lowry jumps out into a comfortable lead. Gary Morton coming up right behind Bobby Whitcomb. Smoke coming from Joe Gosek's number 77. Joe Gosek showing smoke on the 77 as Bentley Warren moves by. Warren moving into the 4th position. Here comes Russ Wood on the outside. And the black flag flies for Joe Gosek. Black flag for Joe Gosek in Bachelor's number 77. So that moves Bentley Warren to 4th, Russ Wood to 5th. Dave Thomas is in 6th spot. 7th is Joey Moriarty. Chris Purley 8th. 9th is Art Russo. Gosek has been shown the black flag on 3 occasions, yet to pull off the speedway. Here's the 4th. 4th black flag for Joe Gosek. Chris Purley got in trouble over there in the 4th turn. He lost it a bit. Kept it moving though, but also gave up a few positions. He had been running back around the 10th position throughout most of the race. Bentley Warren looked low coming down the front straightaway on Gary Morton. We could see a bid by Bentley to overtake the number 70 here. Lowry, as Bentley Warren moves underneath Morton in turn 3, goes to 3rd. Lowry with a half a lap lead on Bobby Whitcomb. Lowry with a half a lap lead, so the race is for 2nd spot here as Bentley Warren looks like he's ready to go to work. Right up behind Bobby Whitcomb. He gets by, he'll have a long way to go to catch Jim Lowry. Bobby Whitcomb with his work cut out here as Bentley Warren looks low down the front chute. And Whitcomb's able to close the door in turn number 1. Again, Warren looking down the bottom side through the back straightaway as Russ Wood's right on his rear bumper. And then it's Gary Morton in the number 70. Good racing action going on for the number 2 position. Pretty clear sailing for the next lap or 2 as we get an open front straightaway here. Jim Lowry working 3 and 4. The traffic ready to complete lap number 87. The battle continues to go on for the number 2 position. Trouble on the back straightaway. Mike Ordway into the barrier. Into the barrier. Mike Ordway into the barrier, supporting the sponsorship signs on the back straightaway. In the Graves House car, the driver from Fremont, New Hampshire. Joe Moriarty into the pit area, along with Chris Purley. The 51 and the 44 gone into the pit area. like the left rear tire is flat on Ordway's number 1 Super. We have cars scattered all over pit road. Crews hovering over those automobiles, and we'll expect to see a lot of activity down there right now, and push trucks getting into position to get some of these competitors back onto the speedway. Ready to go back to green. The race leader is Bentley Warren as Jim Lowry Jr. pitted. So it's Bentley Warren and Russ Wood now. The complexion changes. Gary Morton moving by on the outside of Bobby Whitcomb. Battle for third. Morton, whoa, he got trouble over in turn number 2. Joe Gosick and Mike Douglas. Gosick and Douglas appear to rub wheels over in turn number 1 and around with the both of them. So Bobby Whitcomb racked up some cash and lap money and bonus monies, and also Jim Lowry Jr. Here's the green flag restart. Bentley Warren, Russ Wood, Bobby Whitcomb, Gary Morton, and Dave Thomas. Thomas coming up for a look underneath Morton. Russ Wood staying right with Bentley Warren. Warren, the 89 Classic champion. Wood, the 89 track champion here at Star Speedway. Gary Morton's been doing a consistent job since the drop of the green flag, continuing to run in a solid third position. Russ Wood bobbled a little bit over there in turns 1 and 2. Bentley getting a good jump out of the corners, but Wood staying right with him through the turns. Dave Thomas is in 4th. Art Russo is in the 5th position. Bentley Warren coming up on slower traffic, but Wood right behind him. Both of them going by and through without any problems. Lap number 115 at the stripe, 115. Lap number 118 into the record books. Bentley Warren continues to lead it. Took it on lap number 95. Russ Wood doing everything he can to stay within striking distance of the race leader. Gary Morton distantly back in 3rd position. all eyes have to be on Jim Lowry Jr. The job that he has done coming from the back of the pack. However, he is down laps. If you really want to see a race car rip around this speedway, keep an eye on that 07. Jim Lowry Jr. really flying around the racetrack. Lowry and Morton got their own little battle going on. As Bentley, look at the move Bentley just put on Purley. Shot right underneath him. Bentley Warren and Russ Wood running 1-2, coming up on traffic here as 134 laps are now entered into the record books. $7,000 going to the winner here tonight, as well as lap money and bonuses and contingency. And Bentley Warren getting his share of the pie right now. Russ Wood and Joey Moriarty touched a bit over at turn number 4. Broke Wood loose a little bit, but Wood still staying within striking distance of Bentley. Once again, look at the show Jim Lowry Jr. is putting on out there. Trying to catch the leaders. Started Jim Hanks with a black flag in hand. Someone to see it. I believe it's Chris Purley on the number 44. Purley leaving the speedway and dropping out of it. Lowry racing with Russ Wood down low. Bentley Warren doing a usual superb job in traffic in the Mike Mazur number 61. Lowry just moved by Russ Wood. Bentley Warren with a commanding lead now. But Jim Lowry Jr., despite the fact he pitted, continues to show that he's the fastest car on the Speedway. He has come right up to race leader Bentley Warren from deep in the pack. Going by the slower cars, Dave Thomas and Abel Fury, number 98. Joey Moriarty spins the number 51. Moriarty spinning the number 51. Gary Morton slowing in the number 70 car. Morton with a problem, something amiss on the number 70. What a tremendous performance Jim Lowry's put on despite the fact he pitted, and we are under yellow. Bentley Warren, if he can keep it all together, well on his way to defending his title. Warren leads him out of the turn. Lap number 172 as Russ Wood moves by Dave Thomas, one of the lapped automobiles. Russ Wood trying to keep and is keeping Bentley Warren in sight. number 180 with 20 laps to go. Jim Lowry Jr. continues to fly as he has come up behind Russ Wood once again. Lowry moving by Wood. Would really have to give Jim Lowry Jr. a 110 plus for effort here tonight. He really has been the show. Lowry certainly has been the show here, as he once again attempts to reel in race leader Bentley Warren. Ten laps to go. 10 to go for Bentley Warren. Jimmy Lowry right up behind Warren. To go. 5 more laps. Bentley Warren well on his way to victory here. Handling problems that really settled in on Russ Wood and knocked him way off the pace. Two laps to go. 2 more to go. Of course, Bentley Warren doesn't know the situation with Lowry. Probably wondering where this guy come from. White flag is out. 1 more to go. Look at Lowry. Lowry on the outside. Gets ahead of Bentley. Here's the checkers. Down in victory lane is the number 61, Bentley Warren. The scorers are looking at the score sheets to determine how much in laps the 07 lost when he went into the pit area. Right now, though, in victory lane, the wreath of roses draped around the neck for the second consecutive year. The 1990 winner. As we see it right now, ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice hand for Bentley Warren? Bentley Warren coming fresh off the big win last weekend at the Oswego Speedway and the International Classic there. Of course, the 1990 track champion at Oswego coming in here once again and getting the job done here tonight in the Mike Mazur owned and Brian Allegresso prepared number 61, Mazur Motorsports Team Supermodified. What a tremendous job Jim Lowry did in the 07. How about a nice hand for Jim Lowry, ladies and gentlemen? He did a tremendous job, really blistered this course. And certainly showed that he was the fastest car on the racetrack throughout the entire 200-lap race. Done so many times in his career. Finishing in the runner-up position, our 1989 champion here at Star Speedway in the Shea Concrete number 27. How about a nice hand for Russ Wood? Russ Wood from Pelham, New Hampshire, finishing in the runner-up position.
Congratulations, first of all, on your fourth Classic win. You saved the two great wins for the end of the year.
Yeah, we were real lucky. Brian and Mike and the whole crew had the car working real good, and the Hoosier tires worked excellent. And, we were I thought Larry was down more laps, and I was just going easy. If I saw a red car, I was going to go a little faster. I knew it was Eddie Shea's car, but it wasn't, so I just kind of let him go.
It's quite a tribute to Brian Allegresso and his team to have not won a feature race and still win the track championship. I don't remember that happening in a long, long time.
Well, Brian and the whole crew are awfully good, and it just makes it easy for me.
Well, Bentley, by the way, I was one of those guys that saw you at Indianapolis. Back in the early 70s in the time trials, I was out there. I lived in Indiana at the time, so and I remembered the name Bentley Warren, and I was very impressed at the time. So, any other comments?
No, just want to thank everybody for a real nice race. We had an excellent time. I hope everybody else did too.
I think we all enjoyed. Bentley Warren, Arundel, Maine.